Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. It is Saturday, the 18th of May. How's your week been? Done anything interesting? It's been a relatively normal week for me. I can't even get through that without laughing. I will be brutally honest with everyone. I am absolutely exhausted. I am shattered. However, there was no way I wasn't going to do the quiz live tonight. I was going to be with you this evening, no matter what. So it doesn't matter that I am half asleep. There will be multitude of mispronunciations and mistakes, as you would expect from a quiz of mine. So I will be, yeah. So we've got about, I don't even know what time it is, about just under a minute to go, and we will get off and running with your usual Saturday night shenanigans. Yeah, I'm just saying, it has been it's been really intense. I'll talk a little bit more about it once I've got the quiz up and running. Once we get into the quiz a bit more. But yeah, it has been so intense, and it's been brilliant. And the reaction from everyone has just been absolutely superb. So, thank you very, very much for all of that. But we'll get into that in a little while. But welcome along. Let's push that button. Hope it works because it's been a week since I've pushed everything. There we go. It does work. Welcome along. It is Saturday, the 18th of May. Before I go any further, before I forget, I do want to wish a massive, massive happy birthday to one of the biggest Formula One fans I know. Well, second biggest Formula One fan behind me. And he got the perfect birthday present, second and third on the grid before penalties. But yeah, massive happy birthday to Paul, who's probably, to be fair, he's probably not actually watching. He's probably building his Lego McLaren, if I'm honest. But yeah, massive happy birthday to Paul. Hope Roxy is treating you well. Right, let's get into it then. It is Saturday, the 18th of May. It doesn't want to work. There it does. Round one then for you. Entertainment, starting with this. Oh, yeah, I'll read the question and I'll say what I was going to say. Question number one then tonight. How long is Don McLean's American Pie? Is it 8 minutes and 30 seconds? Is it 12 minutes and 30 seconds? Or is it 16 minutes and 30 seconds? If you are new this evening, which I've got a funny feeling there might be a few new people this evening, but if you are new, so we've got a 50 question quiz for you on a Saturday. It's spread over 5 rounds. I do 3 rounds, then take a break, come back, give you the answers to those, and then etc. etc. So follow along, it's fine. Grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper. Don't put your answers in the YouTube live chat, and everyone will get on nicely. Question two. Sea Haven Island was a massive dome full of cameras tracking Jim Carrey's character from birth. In which film? Is my microphone picking up a noise? Because it doesn't look like it, but the normal nice people who don't want to wind me up, is it pick other than traffic noise that might be outside? Because obviously I've got the window open because it's sweating. But as long as there's no other noise, then it's fine. Number three, in which TV series would you find acronyms AC12, OCG, and many, many others? So in which TV series would you find acronyms AC12, OCG, and many, many others? Also, Fiona Cowan, if you're watching, don't worry. I have seen I've got you. Don't panic. I will. I've got it here. It's there. That one. I need to open that as well. Oh, hello. Number four. With which band did Sting sing before going solo? So with which band did Sting sing before going solo? Sting sing, sting sting, sting sing, sting sing, sting. When I got off the train at Manchester, I needed to nip to the shop to pick something up from Sarah, and there was a big, big advertisement for the Mind Mangler, and I was like, that is ironic after the week I've had. Number five, in which animated film would you find joy, sadness, fear, anger, and others? So, in which animated film would you find joy, sadness, fear, anger, and others? And others. Uh, it's thinking. Still thinking. There we go. Number 6, The Mandalorian is a spin-off from which movie franchise? Yeah, thanks, Roxy. Sounds fine to me. That's good. It's because I've got a fan on me, which I've now just turned off. Number 7, who was the lead singer of the group Blondie? You know, don't you?
No.
No. Oh, you don't know that one? Why don't you know that one? You never heard it? Oh, that's a bit rubbish. Hello, dude.
Donut.
Whoa, careful. You dingbat. He's got a
donut. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
You're actually going to say hello, or are you just going to eat your donut? Number 8, who wrote the novel The Green Mile, of which the film was based on? Right, you go and eat your donut. Just making a mess.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Love you.
If Alexander could hello, Ella.
Okay. Love you. Get off the chocolate. You've got a donut. Go on, off your pop. Number 9, what was the name of the TV show set on Craggy Island? So what was the name of the TV show set on Craggy Island? I went to Tim Hortons on the way back through Manchester yesterday and I bought a load of donuts and I don't even think I've had a look in on any of them. Sarah's had all the Timbit things and Jack's had the rest of them. And your final question, number 10. When the going gets tough and red light spells danger were hit for which singer? So when the going gets tough and red light spells danger were hit for which singer? Round 2, science and nature. With some of these number 2 is a bit wordy, but we'll get to that. Round 2, question 1. Number 1, what is the name of the paper used to test if a solution is acidic or alkaline? Depends on your preference. What is the name of the paper they use to test if a solution is acidic or alkaline or... Okay, this does make sense. Number 2, what is the name of the smallest particle of a substance that has the physical and chemical properties of said substance? I mean, it makes sense to me, but I know the answer. What is the name of the smallest particle of a substance that has the physical and chemical properties of said substance? Number 3, what is the name of the cosmic body of intense gravity from which nothing can escape? So what is the name of the cosmic body of intense gravity from which nothing can escape? Yeah, I don't think you're that small though, Vicky. Hang on, you're on honeymoon, you two. Are you playing the quiz on honeymoon? Number 4, what is the surname of Isambard Kingdom, famous civil engineer? So what is the surname... Oh, well, what is the surname of Isambard Kingdom, famous civil engineer? Sorry for yawning. Apologies. I bet I'm sweating more than you are in the Caribbean. Number 5, name the animal. Again, don't just give it a name. You can't just call it like Dave or, Laura or whatever. What's the name of this animal? This animal species type thing. I'm going to start right. What are you doing? Train. What are you doing? What's that?
Pelican.
Number 6, brass is an alloy of copper and what? I didn't think he knew that. Right, go on, go.
And the answer for before that is pelican.
Go on, go.
Just to tell you,
Go on, shut my door.
I'm helping everybody.
Okay. Shut the door. Number 7, what sea is the name of the bones that form the head? Go on.
Skull.
Go on.
Is it skull?
No. Don't think my door's going to stay on the hinges. Number 8, how many legs does a crab have? Jack, what now?
Anything on the bottom one.
No. Go on.
But the one before that one, it's spine, is it?
No. You're still wrong. Go on, go and watch
It's not spine.
Go and watch your telly, otherwise you'll be going to sleep soon. Number 9, what is the name of a female deer? So what is the name of a female deer? And number 10, the kangaroo is indigenous to which country? Skippy, Skippy, Skippy the bush kangaroo. So the kangaroo is indigenous to which country? Okay, Blockbusters to take you into the break then. If you're new to us, just like the TV show, Can I Have a Peepob? But these are from the Gold Run, the bit that you get at the end. Starting with this, number 1. What YS is a common term used when signing off letters? So what YS is a common term used when signing off letters? Number 2, what OT is the name of both a football and cricket ground found in Manchester? So what OT is the name of both a football and cricket ground found in Manchester? Number 3, what HM is the name of a type of music offshoot from rock? So what HM is the name of a type of music offshoot from rock? Number 4, what LH is someone who can make clear and calm emotions without emotion? Da 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 da. That'll make more sense. What LH is someone who can make clear and calm decisions without emotion? Number 5, what DC is SOS an example of? So what DC is SOS an example of? Number 6, what BB is found in all aircrafts and the source of information after a crash? So what BB is found in all aircrafts and the source of information after a crash? Number 7, what me hearties. What RS is the name of a monarch's flag? So what RS is the name of a monarch's flag? Whoa, too far. Number 8, what LA is the home of Hollywood? So what LA is the home of Hollywood? Number 9, what MS is a common accompaniment for lamb? Lamb? So what MS is a common accompaniment for lamb? And finally, number 10, what BD can mean completely arid? So what BD can mean completely arid? I don't know whether that published. Let me try it again. Yes, it did. That goes on. That one, and that one. Yeah, so after the chaos of Thursday night, where I couldn't, on the pre-record, where I couldn't work out about the QR code, there it is on screen for you now. So it is up on the hub. Go to either jvpqquestions.com or scan the QR code on the left-hand side. It'll take you there. I haven't activated the menu. That's what I was doing wrong. Hang on, hold. Show menu and publish. Don't scream at me. I've done it. I've fixed it. I've done it. I've sorted it. Yeah, so go on to the hub, click on the 18th of May, and the first 3 rounds are there available for you. For your first break on this Saturday evening, once I get everything sorted, so that needs to go off. That goes on, and that goes on as well. So yeah, so for your first break, another Only Connect style grid. All you've got, what you have on screen is 16 words and phrases will come up on the screen. All you need to do is put them into 4 sets of connecting categories. And that's it. It is that simple. And then I will see you with the answers to those in 7 minutes. Have fun. Okay, I will put these into some form of order in just a moment's time for you. Okay, right, let's flip them over then in. It's the wrong mouse, you dingbat. Right, 3, 2, 1, into some order like this. So, your first set of words, you've got stars, palm, tea leaves, and tarot. They are used to tell the future. Then you've got types of cards, which are debit, credit, playing, and business. Then songs from Les Mis, One Day More, On My Own, Dog Eats Dog, and Bring Him Home. Bring him home. And your final set of 4 were trees, which were willow, oak, olive, and coconut. What is that theme tune? Oh, what is that theme tune? That's going to bug me now. I think what that is. My brain's gone to mush completely. That one and that one. Right, let's put this across. So I've got a birthday first before I do anything else. Hello to Louisa, who is 18 on Tuesday. Her dad and I are so proud of the wonderful person she has become and all the things she has worked through. Looking forward to another quiz tonight. That is Hedgehog and the Flatmate. So yeah, happy birthday, Louisa, who is 18 on Tuesday. Enjoy your birthday, which I'm sure by the sounds of it, you absolutely will. Right, answers then coming up to really desperately try not to yawn. Answers coming up in just a moment's time for the first 30 questions. I'm just looking at where I am on timings wise. Play School, that could be it. Thank you, Claire. I think it's Play School. Anyway, it'll come to me at some point, probably when I'm half asleep. So yeah, just very quickly before I go into the answers, I do want to say a massive thank you very much for this week. It's been surreal in so many different ways that I could probably write another book about this whole week and all the different things I've done. It has been absolutely crazy. But the thing that has topped it off all the way through has been, I had my phone effectively went on silent completely for most of the week because it was just pinging off with messages and every single one of them was beautiful. So massive thank you very much for everyone who's written a message, comments around the book and the interviews and everything like that. It wasn't deliberately an audition for trying to get a presenting job on the Lorraine show on Friday morning, but so many people said you looked very at home and comfortable on live TV with an earpiece in whilst you were asking quiz questions to 2 people who were very well known in the industry. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but I'll be honest, I am absolutely exhausted. My feet didn't stop from the moment I got there on Wednesday. And if you came to any of the events as well, thank you so much as well. It was brilliant. And one of the teams at the final event gave me a very good idea because they told me what they do for the tiebreaker, and I'm going to do it tonight. So we will get to that in a little while. But first, let's ping this across. Let's give you, right, play days or play bus. So play days or play bus. Right, okay. Really bugging me that. Anyway, right, entertainment. Let's give you the answers to the first 30 questions. And I can't even remember what your connection round is tonight, so we'll find out together. Number 1. How long is Don McLean's American Pie? It is 8 minutes and 30 seconds. There is an awful lot in that song. Number 2, Sea Haven Island was a massive dome full of cameras tracking Jim Carrey's character from birth. In which film? It was The Truman Show. Number 3, in which TV series would you find the acronyms AC12, OCG, and many others? It's Line of Duty. Number 4, with which band did Sting sing before going solo? It is The Police. Number 5, in which animated film would you find joy, sadness, fear, anger, and others? It is Inside Out. Number 6, The Mandalorian is a spin-off from which movie franchise? It is Star Wars. I'm just looking at this, right? If I don't get a copyright warning for the... If I don't get a copyright warning for that, maybe that's the new way of doing it. You know, so... Yeah, maybe I could, like, maybe I'll do like a round where I have to hum a tune and you have to work out what it is. Number 7, who was the lead singer of the group Blondie? It was Debbie Harry. In a very selfish way, don't get a daytime presenter's job. What will happen to the quiz? Nothing will change. Nothing will change. I'll get to that in a minute. I'll tell. Oh yeah. Who wrote the novel The Green Mile, of which the film was based on? It was Stephen King. Number 9, what was the name of the TV show set on Craggy Island? It's Father Ted. And number 10, When the Going Gets Tough and Red Light Spells Danger were hits for which singer? It was Billy Ocean. Round 2, Science and Nature. Number 1, what is the name of the paper used to test if a solution is acidic? It is litmus. Number 2, what is the name of the smallest particle of a substance that has the physical and chemical properties of said substance? It's the molecule. Number 3, what is the name of the cosmic body of intense gravity from which nothing can escape? It's a black hole. Apparently there's one getting closer and closer to Earth, like, you know, minuscule amounts every like year or what have you. But number 4, what is the name of surname of Isambard Kingdom? It's Isambard Kingdom Brunel, who's the famous civil engineer. Number 5, name the animal. That is a... I should have moved that up, but never mind. That's a pelican. Number 6, brass is an alloy of copper and what? It is zinc. Number 7, what C is the name of the bones that form the head? It is the cranium. If you want to call someone a rude name without calling them a rude name, call them a Richard Cranium. I'll leave that one with you. Number 8, how many legs does a crab have? Right, now I've put 8 or 10. So when I checked through this earlier, I was like, why have I put 8 or 10? So I can't remember. It's not even on my Word doc either. So I've put 8 or 10. So I don't know whether I was supposed to go and check whether it was 8 or 10. So if you put 8, you can have a point. If you put 10, you can have a point. But I did write this about 2 weeks ago, and I've kind of like, well, I'd like to say I've slept since, but I really haven't. But yeah, so 8 or 10. If anyone knows whether it's 8 or 10, please let me know. But I can't remember why I wrote 8 or 10. I think I was supposed to check. Number 9, what is the name of a female deer? Doe, a deer, a female deer. Doe, a deer, a female deer. I think Winston said that as well, actually. Thanks, Maria, from The Sound of Music. And number 10, the kangaroo is indigenous to which country? It is Australia. Blockbusters. Number 1, what YS is a common term used when signing off letters? It is yours sincerely. 10, including claws. Thank you, Frank. I knew someone would know. So it's probably, yeah, there we go. Everyone's coming through. 8 legs and 2 claws. So most crabs have 8 legs and 2 pincers make it up to 10. So there we go. So it's 8 or 10. That's probably why I put it in there, because I was confused. Number 2, what OT is the name of both a football and cricket ground found in Manchester? It is Old Trafford. I do not know why I said it like that. Manchester. Sorry. Number 3, what HM is the name of a type of music offshoot from rock? It is heavy metal. Number 4, what LH is someone who can make clear and calm decisions without emotion. I was about to... You can tell I'm half asleep. I was going to put my finger over the emotions, right, and think that it wouldn't come up on the screen, but never mind. Yeah, what... Put my phone back on silent. Hi, Vicky. It is level-headed. Number 5, what DC is SOS an example of? It is distress call. Number 6, what BB is found in all aircrafts and the source of information after a crash? It's the black box, which is painted orange. Number 7, what RS is the name of a monarch's flag? It is Royal Standard. Number 8, what LA is the home of Hollywood? It is Los Angeles. Sorry, it's my fault for not putting my phone on silent. Number 9, what MS is a common accompaniment of lamb? It is mint sauce. And finally, number 10. What BD can mean completely arid? It is bone dry. Okay, Todd, your score's up then. 30 points available for you so far. You've got the YouTube live chat. You can let me know how you are getting on so far this evening. Still to come, connections round and Gebral knowledge. Like I said, I'm up to the 15th of June that I've written. So as the weeks go on, when I wrote them gets further and further away. I can't remember what I've done for the connection tonight. In the same way that I was sat catching up with a couple of friends on Thursday night after I did the event in London, and we were sat there and they were trying to work out what the connection round was, and I think it took me until about 1 or 2 questions to go, oh yeah, that's what it was, because I couldn't remember what it was, and I pre-recorded it on Tuesday as well. So, yeah. Right. Okay, so scores are coming through, so let's rock. Let's push that button and push that one. So, as always, round 4 is your connections round. 9 questions. Question number 10. What links the 9 answers together? I think I might actually remember what this is now. Right, okay, let's put the first question. Oh, yeah, I know what this is. Question number 1. What name can go before Pratchett and Wogan? Yes, I remember what this is now. Yeah, I remember what this is now. Don't worry. Oh, no, I was going to say, don't worry, Haley, but yeah, never mind. Number 2, what B is a small structure used for taking small pictures, traditionally for passports? You don't need to do that anymore. I had to renew Jack's passport the other day, and I didn't need to take him to a booth and hold him still. You just take them on your phone and send them in. So what B is a small structure used for taking small pictures, traditionally for passports? Got his new passport set. Number 3, what was the first name of British Prime Minister Major? So what was the first name of British Prime Minister Major? Oh, I didn't even realise. Do you know what? For once, you're gonna have to let me have that one for this. I didn't even realise. Right. Should we just scrap it and I'll just give you all the answers all the way through? Just tell you the answer straight away. Number 4, 12 inches equals 1 what? B, nice. Remember, clean, family, show. 12 inches equals 1 what? Oh. Do you know I did this in Preston as well at the in-person quiz? I couldn't pronounce one of the things that I needed to say and gave away the answer. Everyone was laughing at me. I just thought they were laughing at my pronunciations. Wasn't until I gave out the answers that I found out that they were laughing at me because I'd given out the answer. Number 5, what was the first name of interviewer and broadcaster Parkinson? So what was the first name of interviewer and broadcaster Parkinson? Yeah, so for all of those people who said I look really comfortable on ITV on Friday morning, sort of presenting on live TV and looked really, really at home, etc. All they need to do is now watch this, and then they'll go, yeah, no, can't put him on TV. Number 6, Vinnie Hume was a former footballer who went on to be a movie star. So Vinnie Hume was a former footballer who went on to be a movie star. Movie star. Number 7, what word is given to the unsolicited and undesired electronic messages? So what word is given to the unsolicited and undesired electronic messages? Number 8, someone who doesn't work is called bone what? I'm hoping this isn't a regional thing, but if you worked out what the connection is, it should be all right. Someone who doesn't work is called bone what? Number 9, what is the name of a traveling company of acrobats, clowns, and other entertainers? What is the name of a traveling company of acrobats, clowns, and other entertainers? And as always, question 10. What links those 9 answers together? General knowledge then to wrap up this evening's quiz. Starting with this for number 1. Sherry is fortified what? So Sherry is fortified what? Train. Number 2. What can be the name of a sport on horseback or the mint with a hole? So what can be the name of a sport on horseback or the mint with a hole? Winston's now got me worried. Hang on a minute. Have I managed to do 2 connection rounds? Yeah. Oh, no, it's fine. I don't think there's one called that, so I should be all right. Number 3, with... hang on, let me just drop my camera out so you get the full question. That one there. So, with various brand names, what is this actual name? So, with various brand names, what is this actually called? Number 4, which mainly children illness is caused by the varicella zoster virus? So which mainly children illness is caused by the varicella zoster virus? Number 5, what is the name of the confectionery made from sugar, water, and gelatine, whipped to a solid but soft consistency? What is the name of the confectionery made from sugar, water, and gelatine, whipped to a solid but soft consistency? Number 6. The Acropolis is an ancient citadel overlooking which Greek city? So the Acropolis is an ancient citadel overlooking which Greek city? Number 7. Squab is the young bird of which animal? So a squab is the young bird of which animal? Good evening to my mum and my brother as well, because, yeah, I'll explain when I get to the answer. Crazy people. Number 8. Which sport would you need a shuttlecock? So which sport would you need a shuttlecock? Number 9. Which former high street retailer was synonymous with chart singles and pick and mix? Yeah, if you the two events, you already know the answer to this question, and I'm not going to do the jokes that I did then. And your final question for tonight, number 10. Who wrote Pride and Prejudice? So who wrote Pride and Prejudice? Oh, I need to push the button as well, don't I? That might help. Okay, for the 7 people who are already sat on the website, there you go. But for the rest of you, they are now up on the hub. So go to jvpqquestions.com or scan the QR code on the left-hand side if you want a recap on those final 20 questions. So for your final break this evening, you have got 9 Dingbats coming up, but I just want to show you this ahead of next week. Okay, so this week you've got 9 Dingbats coming up, but next... It doesn't want to work. There we go. Next Saturday night, by popular request, my drawings will return. Yes, my drawings will be back with you next Saturday evening. Okay, so I am working on some of them. I will have them for you for next Saturday night. They're my therapy drawings. I thought I'd bring them back. So, as always, say what you see with the Dingbats. Turn that one on. Turn that one on. Say what you see with the Dingbats. And I will see you in 7 minutes. Does anyone want a 7-year-old? I've just heard an almighty crash. It sounded like the ceiling had caved in. So I've just shouted at him, Jack, what have you done? Thinking he might have hurt himself, fallen, because he's got one of these cabin beds, thinking he might have fallen or whatever. And he says, I've just dropped my yarn ball. Who knew that wool was so heavy that it could make it sound like the ceiling crashed? I love my child. Anyway, right, let's give you the answers then to this in 3, 2, 1. There we go. So, number 1, age is just a number. Because it's age spelt out with numbers. Number 2, the plot thickens. Number 3, turn a blind eye. Number 4, no I in team. Although for the joke, there is an I in individual excellent. That's the old joke. Number 5, 50-50 chance. Number 6, it's all Greek to me. Number 7, Coldplay. Number 8, a month of Sundays. And number 9 is spinach. And there you go. So if you missed it before the break, next week there will be no Dingbats. It is the return of my drawings. So basically what I've done over the last, well, not last week, the week before, I wrote 450 questions for my quizzes so that I'm all the way through until the 15th of June. The reason being I had so much going on, didn't know what was going to be happening with a lot of things. So I'm kind of ahead with sort of like my quiz work stuff. So for the next couple of weeks until we might hope, well, fingers crossed, need to book a holiday yet, but fingers crossed we're going away on the 29th of May. But so yes, basically what I've done is I'm all up to date. It's a tractor. I'm all up to date with everything. So all I can do, what I can do now is I need to spend a couple of days on my website and get that launched over the next week or so, and then yeah, and so I've got plenty of time to do loads and loads of drawings. Don't understand 50-50 chance. That is because L and L is L is 50 in Roman numerals, so it's 50, and yeah, basically. Okay, sorry, I was distracted by absolutely nothing. There we go. Okay, right, let's give you then the answers to your final 20 questions for this evening. Here we go. Number 1. What name can go before Pratchett and Wogan? It is Terry. Number 2. What B is a small structure used for taking small pictures, traditionally for passports? Would you believe it is booth, as in photo booth? I don't think anyone would have got that. It's quite tricky, that. Ironically, it was quite tricky. Number 3, what was the first name of British Prime Minister Major John? Number 4, 12 inches equals 1 foot. Number 5, what was the first name of interviewer and broadcaster Parkinson? It was Michael. Number 6, Vinnie Hume was a former footballer who went to be a movie star. It is Jones. Number 7, what word is given to the unsolicited and undesired electronic messages? It is spam. Number 8, someone who doesn't work is called bone idle. Number 9, what is the name of a travelling company of acrobats, clowns, and other entertainers? It is circus. And number 10, what links those 9 answers together? Monty Python. So you've got Terry Gilliam even, Connie Booth was in there, John Cleese, the foot, that foot, Michael Palin, Terry Jones, Spam a Lot, which is what spawned off and then onto the musical of Monty Python, Eric Idle, and Monty Python and the Flying Circus. Well done if you got that connection. Your final questions then, general knowledge. Number 1, sherry is fortified wine. Number 2, what can be the name of a sport on horseback or the mint with a hole? It is polo. I remember right when, and I think I seem to be one of the only people who remember this. Polo, as a bit of a run, they did the mints, the holes basically. So they then sold the holes. So you could buy polos or you could buy the holes from polos. And I know I remember these, but apparently I'm cracked and nobody else remembers them. I'm adamant I remember polo did sell the holes from the mints. Number 3, with various brand names, what is this actually called? It is gaffer tape. So things like duct tape and stuff like that, they're brand names, but it is actually gaffer tape. Number 4, which mainly children illness is caused by the varicella zoster virus? It is chickenpox. Number 5, what is the name of the confectionery made from sugar, water, and gelatin whipped to a soft but solid consistency? It's marshmallow. Number 6, the Acropolis is an ancient citadel overlooking Athens. Number 7, squab is the young bird of which animal? It is pigeon. Hello to my mum and my brother who are currently, they're feeding pigeons around their house. It's going to give it time and it will look like Trafalgar Square in its peak where, there were thousands and thousands and thousands of pigeons. They've even named them. They've started naming the individual pigeons as well. So I need to send help to my mum and my brother at some point. Number 8, which sport would you need a shuttlecock? It is badminton. Number 9, which former high street retailer was synonymous with chart singles and pick and mix? It was Woolworths. And number 10, who wrote Pride and Prejudice? It was Jane Austen. Thankfully, people do remember the holes. That is good. I'm glad that I'm not completely and utterly cracked on my own. And the fruit flavour polos, you can still get them in places, Lana. I've had them because I absolutely adore them too. You can still get them in a few places. Right, I was going to do this before going into the first break, and then I completely got distracted. For your tiebreaker, so I'm going to put your tiebreaker up, but then I'm going to try something a bit different. And it was one of the teams that came to Waterstones on Thursday night that suggested that this is what they do. So your question for tonight is, how many episodes of Monty Python's Flying Circus were broadcast? So as always, remember, nearest to it gets the point. If you end up on the same score, play rock, paper, scissors. One of the teams on Thursday, it was absolutely brilliant. So what they do in the second break, they all write down a random number. So they haven't even seen the question yet, and they write down a random number and then see how close they get to the tiebreaker, which I think is quite clever. So I'm going to suggest that on Thursday when I get to Thursday's quiz. So, okay, right. Your answer, though, remember, nearest to this gets the point. It is 45. There were 45 episodes of Monty Python's Flying Circus. I forgot that I hadn't written a tiebreaker for the live quiz events. So I made the teams who were tied, I made them play rock, paper, scissors to decide the winner. It was brilliant. It was fabulous. I really enjoyed that. Been waiting to do rock, paper, scissors in person like that for ages, and it worked. Anyway, right, ladies and gents, that is it for this evening. Thank you so much for all of the comments, everything. I haven't hit publish. Right, so the quiz after post, do share your score. It's on Instagram and Facebook now, so do share your scores with me. Let me know how you got on. Once I get back into the swing of things, I'll start sharing the scores again across the bottom of the screen from the previous quiz. I'm back with you, so I'm back in the chair for at least a week and a bit. So I'm here live next Thursday and next Saturday, then hoping to have a bit of a holiday with my two, although I've not booked anything because I've got to wait for a few bits to be sorted behind the scenes before I can book anything. But fingers crossed it will be that we will be going away and just having a breather, having a little bit of a moment just to sort of, recharge and everything. But yeah, so next Thursday, next Saturday, I am here live. That is it from me then this evening. Thank you as always. Thank you for all your lovely comments. Thank you for everything around the book. If you've bought it, the audiobook will send you to sleep. So if you're struggling to sleep, get the audiobook. My dulcet tones will send you to sleep. That is it from me. I will see you all. Hello. Struggling with Right. Okay. Someone's a friend of mine's at a quiz and he's struggling with the question, so I'll go and have a look at that, and I'll see you all soon. As always, from me, take care and stay safe.